This is Mojo in the Morning.
Oh, Mojo, he's amazing.
Live.
Mojo in the Morning Show coming up in just moments on the Mojo in the Morning Show. We have a very special group of guests that are going to be joining us from the world famous Morning After podcast. Kelly, Stafford, and Hank are going to join us this morning here on the show. That'll be cool. And by the way, there's been talk that Kelly will not be attending the game on Sunday at Ford Field when her husband, former Detroit Lions great and Super Bowl champion Matthew Stafford, plays against our very own Lions. We'll ask her about that, but we'll also talk to her because she is in town. So if she was going to go to the game, she is in town to be able to do that. They have Hank and Kelly are doing their podcast, and we'll explain where they're doing that and all that stuff coming up here in just a little bit. It's Mojo in the Morning. How'd first week of school go for your kids, Shannon? How they doing? They holding up okay?
Yeah, it's going well for both of them. Both of them really like their teachers, and Smith's teacher is actually like becoming a friend of mine, and I've known her for a while, but she was telling me this week, she's like, the first week of school is always very interesting because you get all the tea about everybody's family and like all the gossip that you probably shouldn't know as a teacher, but the kids, especially first grade, they all come in and it's just like verbal diarrhea of they want their teachers to know everything that's happening inside of their household. And she's like, I should not be privy to this information.
Oh my God, this is a great can we do this as a topic?
Yes. Oh, for sure.
Are there any teachers listening to the show? And it doesn't have to be right now, but it can be anytime, in your teaching career. What is the craziest tea that, as Shannon referred to, that a kid has ever spilled to you? What is the craziest little bit of gossip about their family, parent, mom, whatever, that a kid shared with you in class?
I love hearing you say that. Spill the tea, baby.
Spill the tea.
Spill the tea, baby.
844 Mojo Live, 844-665-6548. This is just a thing that we need to do. This is a public service announcement to parents. Be careful what you say in front of your kids. They are little megaphones for you.
Yes, they are.
So embarrassing.
They go out and they talk about every little thing. 844-665-6548, 844 Mojo Live. Or text is 95500.
This wasn't even in school, but I remember being at the dentist the first time when I took Josiah to an appointment. They dig it in his teeth. And this isn't even on topic. Mommy and Daddy don't live together. I'm like, bro, get your teeth clean. Like, what are you even talking about right now? Embarrassing.
Yeah. That's where you go. Stick that tool in that kid's mouth.
Turn it up.
Try to make those teeth look nice.
No more Novocaine.
Yeah, exactly.
No, give me the Novocaine. I need it.
What's going on? Let's kick it off with Caitlin. Caitlin, are you there?
Yeah, hi, long time listener, first time.
Yeah, we got you. We knew what you were saying. How you doing?
Good, how about you?
Good. We're asking for teachers to call in and tell us, what did a kid tell you that was a little bit too much information? What's going on?
Well, so my first year teaching a couple years ago, it was the day before conferences, and we were talking about, like, what happens when you get mad and how it can calm down. And one of my kiddos, he said that when his parents get mad, they throw their rings on the floor.
God. Like their wedding.
So I thought the conferences the next day. I'm like, I'm glad to see your rings are on.
You did not. You did not.
Yeah.
I always love when couples fight that are married and they throw the ring at each other. Like, you can have this back.
Yeah.
Thank you for the call, Caitlin. I hope you got a good class this year. What's up, Helena?
Hi, I was a substitute teacher for a short amount of time, and I had a student come up and tell me that her dad died, only to later find out that her dad was in fact not dead and was just an absent father.
Oh my God!
No! Oh God, that's kind of sad.
It was an interesting conversation I had to have with the secretaries.
Oh geez! Oh my God! You know what? That's where you probably were very sad for this poor kid, but on both cases, but that dad wasn't part of it.
It reminds me of that shirt I have where it says, "You don't have to die to be dead to me." Like, that little girl needs that shirt.
What's going on, Paige?
Hi.
Hi.
So we were talking about nighttime routines in kindergarten, and this little boy told me he slept in his mom's bed. I was like, oh, so you slept with Mom and Dad? And he said, no, Dad sleeps on the couch because he had a sleepover with one of Mom's friends.
Oh
my God.
By the way, no, that's a winner.
Tell me more.
Oh, my. Yeah, do you ask more after that, or do you not say anything?
I was like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, my
And you
God.
start going through the names on the pickup list.
Voice Disguise, initial A. Your Voice Disguise. Hey, what's going on? How are you, A?
Yeah. Okay. How are you guys this morning? Happy
Good.
Friday.
Happy Friday.
Friday.
What's going on?
So when my students kept asleep, and I was like, and they were
Here, slow down real quick for 1 second. I'm sorry, because it's hard to understand sometimes with the Voice Disguiser. What happened?
Okay. So they were at first grade. They kept falling asleep. I'm like, that's what, like first grade, like they're awake usually, but he kept falling asleep, and I was like, hon, what's going on? Are you not feeling okay? Because that wasn't like him, and he was like, no. He's like, well, I feel like I don't know, for a few nights now, Mom and Dad keep wrestling, and I can't fall asleep because of all the wrestling noises. So loud.
Mom and Dad are wrestling with each other and keeping the little boy up all night.
Yeah.
Is it like WWE? Do you think Dad was jumping from the ropes?
In that pile driver.
Yeah, right. And I said, well, is your room close to theirs? He's like, yeah, it's right next to theirs.
Oh, no.
Poor kid.
Yeah, the wrestling noises were coming from the next room. Thank you for the call. That is hysterical. Oh, my God. Some of these are hysterical. Some of them are actually kind of sad. I mean, Tammy, you there?
Yeah, hi, how are you?
Hi, we're asking teachers to tell us what was the thing that the kid told you that was a little bit too much information about their family.
Yeah, I'm not a teacher, but I wanted to tell you I did get a call from the school. My son had went into morning meeting, and he had overheard my husband and I talking about bills. And my husband said to me, if I let you control our budget, we would be living in a box. And it's true. I'm a mom. I like to spend money. So he went to school and told the class in morning meeting that we were going to be homeless soon and we were going to be living in a box.
Oh,
my God.
Take it
Oh,
literally.
Tammy.
The principal called me and said, is everything okay, Mrs. T? And I said, oh, yeah, why? What's going on? And she said, well, I just wanted to know if you needed resources and I'm like, what? And she said, well, your son came in and told us that you guys were going to be homeless soon and living out of a box.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, my God.
I guess.
That is hysterical. These are such good ones, man. What a great topic. What's going on? Abby, you there?
Yes, I am. Hi, how are you?
We're doing great, Abby. We're talking about all of the gossip from the house that the kids give the parent or the teachers. What's going on?
So I worked in a lunchroom as a paraeducator, and two funny things happened. One little girl said to me, my daddy likes to chase my mommy around when she's wearing her underwear. and the funny part was that I actually knew her parents.
Oh. Do you tell them?
No, I didn't tell them.
You never
God,
did?
You have to tell them. So dang funny.
Then the other funny thing was there was a little boy, and he would bring the worst lunches. And one day, I would always stop by, and I'd say, where's your healthy part of your lunch today? And he'd show me something, and it was probably like a fruit snack, which really wasn't very healthy. And one day he covered up his lunch, and he goes, you're going to be mad at me. All he had was a bag of Funyuns. And his parents owned a restaurant. And I was like, why don't you bring any food from the restaurant? And he goes, my mom's lazy. She sleeps all day.
Don't make fun of Funyuns. Funyuns are fun.
Oh, my God.
Alicia, one last one. Alicia, hi. We're talking about all the fun things kids say to their teachers in class.
Be quiet.
Oh, be quiet.
Sorry, I'm taking my kids to school.
No, it's okay.
We were talking about the plant life cycle and parts of the plant, and Susanna said, well, my dad grows plants in our basement.
Yeah. I love
We
it.
get all the tea. I
I think I live next to that guy. There's a little glow coming from the basement windows. I said that was the last call, but I can't. I got to go with Julie. Julie, you there?
Yes.
Hi. What is it that the kid told you?
So, kindergartner at a private Christian school had a prayer request that his dad will let his mom get a boob job.
Prayer request.
These are great. You guys seriously made our day. Thank you to all the great teachers that are out there. We love you, teachers.
We love you.
Amazing.
Father
Amazing.
Mojo.
Yeah.
Look at teacher. School is back. This is Mojo in the morning.
Oh, the NFL season kicked off last night.
Indeed.
It did. And you know what? It got me excited because it reminded me of last year when we kicked off the NFL season against the Kansas City Chiefs when the Lions ended up winning, and that was pretty cool. But on the phone with us right now is somebody, actually some people who help this radio show out a lot. One, through their beauty and wonder on television, always making sure that he is busting bad people with Help Me Hank and helping people out. And then, of course, a great friend of the show, Hank Winchester from Local 4. The other, through the power of their great celebrity and the amount of money that they've donated to Breaking and Entering Christmas Wish over the years, has been instrumental in us being able to grant thousands of wishes. Kelly Stafford, we know Kelly well and we know Hank well because they've got one of the most popular podcasts that you guys got to check out if you already have, and I know you have because it's always made news. It's called The Morning After, and they're doing a tour kickoff, and they're going to be telling us about that coming up here in a second. But we got to welcome Kelly and Hank to the Mojo in the Morning Show. What's up, guys?
Good
How are
morning.
you?
Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning,
How are
everybody.
y'all?
Good morning. I was actually, by the way, Kelly, Hank was setting this up with me, and he says, how about 7:15 tomorrow? And I thought, Kelly's crazy. That's 7:15 is like, what, 4 in the morning or something like that, where she's at. But you're in town, right?
Yes, I am here, and I'm not gonna lie. The time change I forgot is
Brutal.
tough. I'm laying in bed currently, trying to keep my eyes open, but I couldn't, pass up a chance to get to talk to you guys again. So
Okay, wait.
I'm here.
Do you, when you stay in town here, 'cause I don't know if you guys have a house still or if you stay with Hank or at a hotel, and if Hank doesn't let you stay at his house,
Not a good friend.
what a horrible co-host he is.
Well, I can let Hank answer that, but no, I am. I'm at a hotel in
Okay.
Birmingham.
Okay.
It is kind of nice. I got 4 kids, and I love Emma to death, but to have just time alone is nice. So
That is cool.
I don't mind the hotel life.
Yeah.
Although
And then I will tell you guys, when I go to LA, she puts the pressure on me to bring Emma. And I'm like, listen, this is my break. I want to have my break for a few days,
Yeah. By the way, Hank, I do see you stay with the Staffords, don't you? When you go out there, it seems like you are.
Well, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. That's such a great call. That house looks, Kelly. That first off, your house is it the original house, or you moved to another house, didn't you? Because you have don't you live next to the Kardashians or something?
Yes, we do. But yeah, we when we first moved there, we got settled quick. Turns out, wasn't really a house that really fit our family, just in general. So we put some roots down there now, and honestly, it's nice to have a home that feels like a home.
Yeah.
But I always say what makes it feel like a home is what's inside, and that's
Sure.
my husband and my 4 little girls. So
Oh,
it's
my
nice
God.
to be in a home though.
Your daughters, jeez.
So
you
stinking
guys.
cute.
Seriously.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Let me tell you what, they're a lot. I really thought Hunter was going to be my tough one, but it turns out that Tyler is a disaster. So, I'm sure you guys get it, but your last child, you kind of like are done parenting, and then it catches up to you.
Yes.
Yes.
My wife and
this child has caught up to me.
My wife Chelsea and I talk about that all the time. Our last is a sophomore at Michigan State, and we say, "Have you talked to Luke today?" Like we're trying to see if he's still around.
Yeah, but you better watch out because that's how you get kids like me.
Yeah, well, babies of the family. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, she's going to be a tough one for me. So
All right.
It's my own fault. I blame myself.
I got so much stuff to ask you guys. First off, I want to talk. You guys are doing the Morning After tour kickoff. You're going to be doing this at the Imagine, right? One of the Imagine locations, Hank?
No, actually, our tour, our opportunity tomorrow to meet a lot of the people that are fans of the podcast is at Fifth Avenue.
Fifth Avenue.
Oh, that's
okay.
famous.
We've all had a night there.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you remember your nights there is the question.
I really don't. Kelly and I were trying to go down memory lane to remember some of our evenings there, and it's obviously going to be some of the topics of the podcast. But the Imagine people have been kind enough to let us use some of their space
Oh, good.
because they have a great podcasting studio there that they're letting us use.
By the way, we've been called to help Hank instead of help me, Hank, after a couple of nights on the town. Hank, do you remember the early days of us being on the air and you being on television when literally we all did stuff that if the other TV and radio stations were reporting it, we probably wouldn't still be on the air right now?
I remember some of those days, but the part that I hated the most is I couldn't distinguish like your caller line and your actual cell phone line. So I just answer the phone and then be on the radio and have no idea.
That's right. Exactly. Okay, I love the you guys have such a good friendship with each other, and the friendship plays so well on your podcast. Mm-hmm. And I think that the two of you guys have a chemistry that a lot of people will say that we have as a show, which I think has made our show successful, that we all like each other and get along. But do you guys ever get to a point where you drive each other crazy?
Kelly?
No, I haven't gotten there yet with you, Hank. Now, I feel like obviously the more time we spend together and the more we do things, it starts to be like a sibling feel, and you kind of get a little, you just get tired of each other. But not yet. I haven't yet. Have you, Hank?
I have not. I will tell you what, we have a classic brother-sister relationship. Our families are intertwined. And really for us, I think it was, we were obviously always friends, have been for more than a decade. But once you go through weddings and babies and, for me, a divorce and then adoption and surgeries and health scares like Kelly had, that's when you really realize who your people are.
Sure.
And the one thing that I know for sure, because a lot of people don't know Matthew away from football or Kelly away from the spotlight, you guys do. They are the two most genuine, normal people you could meet. Yeah. And that's why it works for me, because I couldn't be friends with people who weren't authentic, and they are.
Yeah. Can I tell you that I read, I don't know if it was a clickbait article or whatever, but I read an article that talked about how, Kelly, you're not going to go to the game on Sunday like you did the playoff game last season, which was Matthew's return back to Ford Field, because it said that you felt that being booed by the fans was something that you didn't want to have happen again. Is there truth to that, or is...
Oh my God! Well, let's just lay this out. I feel like every article is a clickbait article these days. I'm so ready for NFL season to start, so there's that to talk about. But
right,
I got this is a non-story. But anyways, it was more so the fact that I have so many good memories here, and we always tend to hold on to the negative, regardless of what it might be, regardless of whether it's a comment under our Instagram or anything. There could be 100 positive and one negative, and that's what you hold to, and hold on to. And I just don't, to be honest, I want to remember all the good times, but I feel like even those few that are in the stadium that are going to say things or whatever, that's what I'll hold on to, and I don't want that. Yeah. And I asked my daughters if they wanted to go. If they wanted to go, I was going to go. But you know what? They said they would rather stay home, and so I was like, all right, I'll fly home. I'll be with you guys for the game. And I asked my husband, obviously, if that was okay with him. And he thought, he's like, I definitely don't want my girls going, so I think it's a good idea.
Did the fans, last game at the end of the season, did the fans do anything, though, that made you feel, I know booing is booing. You guys experienced that at pretty much at all the stadiums. But did the fans do anything that made you feel threatened or yeah?
I'll tell you guys one thing. We had people with us just to help me with the girls, and they have run security for some high-profile people, and they said that's probably one of the toughest things when it comes to the booing and just getting kind of heckled. I probably took it a little too, it was right after the game that I posted the booing comment. I didn't lie, but I was upset. When you feel like you belong somewhere and you come home to that place. And again, I know it's sports. I should know better. But it was just, I think it was just tough. You know, one of my girls started crying and all these things started to happen. So I just think it's better, guys, that I don't go to this game. Not to say, like, if you guys are in the Super Bowl or if you guys are, like, I will go to those games. But when we're playing against you guys in your home stadium, I just want to hold on to the good stuff, you know. So that is why I'm not going. And I think it's, to be honest, I really do think it's the right decision. Also, I like to watch games in my pajamas on a couch.
Yeah. I often wonder that. Like, I'm watching TV last night, and I'm watching Taylor Swift, and she's always at the game, and she's got to, you know, have the camera and her face on every single thing in the spotlight. And I wonder how enjoyable that really is as a player's spouse.
Luckily, I'm not Taylor Swift, so I don't have that amount of, you know, coverage. But, no, I think it is just nice to not have to get dressed, not put makeup on, nothing, and to sit on your couch, order some wings, do it like a normal fan.
Like a fan. Yeah.
And it's the best seat in the house. I mean, you can't get a better view than
Believe
that.
me.
So,
Yeah.
Now, while you're in town, you're not going to the game, Kelly, but did you get to stop by the State Detroit Play Center that you and Matthew are behind?
That is on the docket today.
Okay. Great.
I got in late last night, and it's funny. I landed and immediately was like, I need a bottle of wine in my bed. So I haven't done anything but lay in this bed since I got here, but I'm planning to make it there today.
And for those that don't know this, the Staffords may not be still playing in the Lions Honolulu Blue, but they are Honolulu Blue, and they are definitely Detroit D because they take care of Detroit kids with the Detroit Play Center, which you guys donate. I mean, millions and millions of dollars.
It's there because of you.
So that so in talking to Mitch and everybody over there, I mean, if it wasn't for Kelly and Matt Stafford and the kids, I mean, that wouldn't be there, and there'd be many kids that would be out not being able to have a great place to play. So you guys definitely put your money where your mouth is. And I will say this, that Matthew, to me, is one of those guys. Like, to me, it was heartbreaking to see him in another uniform. Yeah. But it was also reassuring to see him win a Super Bowl because there are some players that go through their entire careers. Many of them were Detroit Lions and are guys that literally should have, you know, had an opportunity to, like Barry in Calvin, to win a Super Bowl. I was happy to see that Matthew and you guys were able to do that. Now I hate you guys, but that's okay. No, that's all right.
No, it's okay. You know what? I don't know. I know Matthew wished that he could have done it here. He loved this city as much as I did, and that was like his goal. It wasn't to bring the city of Detroit a Super Bowl, and it broke his heart that didn't happen. But I will tell you something. We felt the love when he was in the Super Bowl from Detroit more so than anywhere else, and it's
was
the
cool.
reason that and it's the reason I love this place, and I will always come back here regardless whether I'm welcome or not.
No, you are. I do.
Well,
I do think, honestly, Hank, I tell Hank a lot of stuff. I don't know if he ever tells you this stuff, but I tell Hank all the time, like, I do wish that sometimes you just didn't post something right away. Like, I know this sounds crazy, and you have to, listen, we are not as famous as Kelly Stafford, but there are some times where I think things get misconstrued when it gets to social media. And then I think, like you
the
talking,
intention gets twisted.
Totally. And everybody reads between lines that shouldn't be read between. And I think that's where things get bad. And
I'm with Kelly. Some people need to be clapped back at. Sometimes things get so out of control that you need to tell people that it's inappropriate. Like, it makes me feel sad, Kelly, for you that you don't feel super welcome back at the stadium because, like Shannon said, you were so instrumental in making the city a better place and helping people.
And still are.
Yeah. And when I think we look, and I'm a diehard born and raised Lions fan, when you look back at the team over decades, there's a few people you bring up as legendary, and Matthew's always going to be a part of that conversation. So for somebody to be so instrumental to us as fans, and then you feel that it wasn't reciprocated with love afterwards, is so disappointing.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, and to be honest, I have to understand it is the game of football, and I also know that with amongst all those fans, the ones that I hear, I know there's a lot that are saying the complete opposite or doing the complete opposite.
Yeah.
And I don't know, y'all. It's a tough situation for me because I remember, and Hank will tell you, after that game, I couldn't, like, the game, yes, that sucked. But emotionally, for me, I went up to the suite, and I know Hank saw my face after being down on the field, and I almost lost it. I mean, I'm getting teary about it now, but it's when you feel like that's where you belong, like where you fit in, and then all of a sudden you feel like you don't know where you fit in anymore because clearly this isn't where you belong anymore. And it was good for me too, kind of to push myself to be like, all right, it truly isn't our home anymore. Like I have to move on as well. Not that I'm moving on and saying I'm done with Detroit. It's just I have to realize that this is a city I will come back to, but it is not, the city that I call home anymore. And so I think I hate even, like, I don't know, dwelling on this because I truly love this city. And you're right, Mojo. I posted that in the heat of things. But again, not that it wasn't true. It was very true, and I was upset about it. But I could have waited. Plus, I could have waited and talked about it on the podcast, and then maybe,
Right. Hank, seriously,
you know what I
exclusive.
mean? But I love this city. We're so happy to have Say Play because, to be honest, for what the city gave us, we wanted to give something that hopefully you feel is equally as important to the city as the city was to us. I mean, I was 19. I couldn't even get in bars when I moved here, and the city raised me and supported me and my husband in times that we really needed it, and that will be something that I truly never forget.
Hey, McKenna wants to bring something up here, which is truly the best part to end on. But McKenna, will you tell Kelly who you are?
Good morning. Thank you for being you. My name's McKenna, and I am a former teacher and coach. And 2 years ago, I nominated a former player of mine who for breaking and entering. And she had ended up losing both of her parents within a time span of a month as a junior in high school. And your family donated $25,000 for her in her college education. And I've been wanting to thank you for so many years and to be able to get to you and say thank you. And now I have the ability to do the thank you. She is now playing softball at Heidelberg because of you. She has the opportunity to thrive, and I'm just so appreciative of your generosity for us. Thank you.
Wow.
Oh, McKenna, thank you so much. That means a lot. And I know, without Mojo, and then we couldn't have done it. But
without you, we couldn't
really
have done
means
it.
A lot. Well,
Kelly,
it means a lot.
Kelly, we called you. You didn't even hesitate. We called you. You've always said, "Hey, if there's anything you guys need, call us." We called you and we told you we thought it was appropriate because she was a student athlete, and you when you right away heard about her parents and knew this. I mean, it was almost like you wanted to adopt this kid, and you wrote a very big check. But how does it make you feel to know that she is in college and she's thriving?
I mean, it makes me want to keep doing it, guys. I mean, it is. Matthew and I have been blessed with a lot. Everybody kind of knows that. But our main goal is to bless. To be honest, is to bless others, because at the end of the day, like what is there? What else is there? Taking care of each other and taking care of even people you might not know. That's what's important to me. That's what we want to show our kids. But I'm so happy to hear that, and I really do hope you guys include us in every year of your breaking and entering, because changing lives for the positive, especially in a world that can be so negative,
yes,
it means a lot to us. So thank you for giving us that opportunity. And McKenna, thank you so much for coming on and letting me know and giving me an update.
I appreciate you guys more, and I have been the biggest fans of just your generosity and your character and what you represent and the parents that you are, and thank you for being you, and we appreciate you in Northwest Ohio and Michigan, so thank you.
Love you, McKenna.
Thank you.
Kelly and Hank, the morning after, can people show up and see you guys, Hank, and when do we show up, and what can we do?
Hey, you guys show up whenever you want. The event in Royal Oak is sold out. Kelly is going to be making her way back to town, and that's the whole thing with the clickbait. When we talked about her return to Detroit, the headline was she's not going to the game. The impetus and the motivation from day one was that she wanted to come back and visit the Save Play Center, which is what we're going to do. You'll see that story today at 5 on Local 4. And then tomorrow, podcast drops with Kristen Harper Goff, who also joins us on the podcast to talk about her charitable work here in Detroit, too.
I love that.
That is such a cool thing to know that. That's awesome. Guys, thank you for.
Awesome.
She's yes.
Y'all are lucky to have her. She is incredible.
You guys, by the way, you guys are both supermodels too, for God's sakes.
I know, seriously.
Oh, you're so sweet.
When are we seeing the Kelly Stafford swimsuit issue? Is that coming?
You could have seen it 4 babies ago.
Good answer, Kelly.
Hey, we love you guys.
Kelly, out of your mind.
We love you guys so much. Thank you guys for making time with us this morning. Enjoy Detroit. What's your first restaurant that you're going to go to today? You got a good one? Grab some food.
I ordered in Lux last night with a bottle of wine. That was my dinner.
That's cool.
It was so good. It feels so good to be back.
Love it. Love you guys. Take care. Thank you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, thanks.
Hank Winchester, Kelly Stafford, the morning after.
Lions coach Dan Campbell. Do you think about Mojo in the morning a lot?
All I think about, man.
We hear you, Dan. We appreciate you listening to the show.
That's all I can think about is you guys and how I set you up for the best possible advantage I can give you to have a season. I swear to you, man.
Thank you, Dan. We just want to make sure you're not the same old Lions after all this is done.
I just need you to trust me. That's all.
Okay? We trust you.
Please.
After hearing today's show, Coach Campbell, do you have any advice for the show?
Let's be better tomorrow.
All right, we're going to give you a chance to win in our big cash giveaway, back to school cash giveaway. We got cash for your class, $500 back to school cash for you so that you can buy your kids or maybe pay that credit card bill back that you bought your kids, all the back to school stuff. And then you pick which school, teacher, educator gets a $5,000 donation from Moran Automotive. 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548.
Mojo in the mornings, Dirty on the 30.
We got Lions tickets to see the Lions take on Kelly Stafford's husband, Matthew. That's how he should be referred to. And your chance to see the Lions versus the Rams on Sunday. We will give you an opportunity. Right now, Shannon with what's trending in the Dirty on the 30.
Well, we might as well just keep talking about football, right? In last night's NFL season opener between the Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs, it was tight end Isaiah Likely's toe, literally, that lost the game for the Ravens. The ref just needed a few seconds looking at that final play before ruling that Likely landed with his toe on the end line, putting him out of bounds and giving the Chiefs a 27-20 victory.
The runner's toe hit out of bounds. It's an incomplete pass. The game is over.
Wow. That was
27-20. The Chiefs.
Patrick Mahomes had the best line afterwards in the postgame when he said he should have worn white shoes. Next time, wear them. So.
And yes, of course, we all now know that Taylor Swift was there in a private suite at Arrowhead Stadium. She was drinking a cocktail while chatting with Travis Kelce's dad, Ed. And fans noticed right away that she did not sit with Brittany Mahomes. And normally they're in the same suite, they're hugging each other, they're partying together.
Was she at the game?
She was.
She was.
She had, I saw her with one of the kids, but does this have something to do with the fact that Brittany appeared to endorse Donald Trump in the upcoming election? I don't know. It is interesting. Lots of fans.
The media will definitely make it that.
So, yeah. Speaking of Travis Kelce, he said in an interview with CBS Mornings that he recognizes that being with Taylor has catapulted him into another level of fame. And he said being her arm candy doesn't bother him one bit.
The life I chose, I guess. I have fun with it. It comes with the territory of, wanting to do fun activities like this and signing up for cool sponsorships like this and endorsements.
Yeah, he said everybody in the family is kind of getting used to and handling the newfound fame just fine.
He could have did more for my fantasy squad last night. That's all I really care about.
Did you see Zach predicted the score in our little group
He was only
text?
1 point off, man. He was on it.
Seriously.
That was good, Zach.
There's a football group chat without me.
Zach,
I mean, y'all got y'all little group chat. I don't want to hear you.
Oh, my
give
God.
me a
the
parlay.
jealousy.
Zach, I want a parlay for college football this weekend.
Michigan State and Michigan.
Wow, you're predicting Michigan's going to beat Texas or cover?
Cover.
Okay. All
You guys
right.
want to know why I'm so tired this morning? Wes and I stayed up late last night. You know what I was watching? Very random, but I loved it. Receivers.
Oh, did
On
you?
Netflix.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
so freaking good.
I'm around St. Brown.
Yes. Yeah, it's so good.
I will tell you though, I do like that series, but when I feel like I need to skip ahead, I liked out of everybody, I
Kittle.
thought Kittle was the
Kittle's
greatest.
so
He's
funny.
awesome.
He's got a great person.
He seems like a fun family too.
Yeah. And for the second time in 3 months, Hunter Biden convicted on federal charges after he admitted to dodging $1.4 million in taxes yesterday, the day jury selection was supposed to begin in the case. President Biden's son entering the guilty plea to all 9 charges against him. And really, it was in order to avoid yet another embarrassing trial for his family. We would have heard all about his affinity for strippers and porn and exotic cars all over again.
His dad said that he was not going to pardon him.
Yes.
And I guess the White House reiterated that again.
Yes.
But does that still mean that if Vice President Harris wins this election, would she pardon? Because she would
That's
have to
very
be the one
interesting.
doing the pardoning. I
Yeah,
wonder.
now he still faces up to 17 years behind bars in this case because his guilty plea was not part of any sort of agreement with prosecutors. And again, he could also see up to 25 years on the gun wraps, even though he's expected to get far less in both cases if charged. We have the Joe Show on the phone. No? Yes?
Joe Show? Is Joe Show there? Are they there with us or no?
And I would hate when guys
Oh.
would come up
Oh,
to
I
me
love
and bother
this.
me. And
So why don't you just keep Bianca on the phone and just have her call on the phone? Call her on our phone line here.
I would tell them my name was.
I think the problem is we talk so much. You gonna do the Hozier story or no?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I was cutting it because we were running
No,
late
sorry.
with Kelly.
It's
but
a big story.
So Hozier publicly begging his fans, please do not harass his girlfriend. His girlfriend's a model. Her name is
Are
Hannah
they Detroit
Maeda.
Lions fans?
Harassing
the-
I don't
the
know,
wives,
but for whatever
girlfriends?
reason, fans started stalking her on Instagram and leaving really just nasty messages. I don't understand why. I still can't figure this out. So they are speculating that his song July is about her, and it's not. And I thought that this was known information that
Here, I'll play
he
July. Let's see what July is.
it's about waiting for the pandemic to end, like lockdown to end. And he said this before in interviews. So he actually stepped in. His comment has now been deleted, but he wrote, "Hi guys, Andrew here, the guy who wrote that song." That's his real name.
Yeah.
And he said it's about waiting for lockdown to end.
What is Hozier? His last name? Andrew Hozier?
That's actually a really great question.
will
I don't
look
know.
it
Look
up.
it up for me. But he just said, please refrain from carrying out a conversation like this on my girlfriend's personal page. It's entirely baseless, and it feels insensitive and disrespectful.
His name is Andrew Hozier -Burn.
Ooh. What a name. He could have been called Burn instead of Hozier. Imagine that. I wonder if there was a burn out there.
Honestly, Burn is spelled like the street in Toledo, so I'm guessing people would mispronounce it just like Hozier.
Can I be honest with you? I've never gotten Hozier's whole excitement level, but people are into Hozier.
Oh my God, he's so hot.
To me, well, I listen by music. I don't really look at the.
Lyrically, he's a genius.
Is he?
Yes.
I don't know.
to some of it.
Here. I need to be high to listen to this, and I gave up that a long time ago. Real quick, hold on a second. Real quick, we go now to Bianca, who is in Disney World with the Joe Show. Bianca, are you sitting right next to those guys?
Yeah, I am. I'm on the line. Are you connecting?
We're connected, but I can hear them doing their show. Are they there?
Yeah, we are. Yes, they are.
Joe Show?
Yeah.
What happened?
Wait, I think we can hear you guys.
Hey.
We can now.
Guys, are you there? Is everybody? We got you guys. Hi, guys.
Good morning.
Real quick. If you're listening right now, my dad does radio. My dad is right now with everyone in Detroit, Michigan. And we have Bianca. You heard Bianca. She was talking about how Ashley looks like she's like 12 or something like that. But Bianca works up there. So hello.
We stole her.
Hello.
What's up? What's going on?
Can we explain
Repping
this?
The D all the way out in Tampa, baby.
I love it. By the way, Joe was texting Lydia and I all last night how much he loves you, Bianca, how much fun you are and how great of energy you have, and
You leave her alone. She's ours.
Yeah, do not steal her.
how hot your mom
I'm
is.
not going anywhere. Detroit has my heart.
Oh,
Do
they
not
can't.
worry.
Hold on. No, we can't hear. Here. I don't know how to do this. Damn. There's like way too much.
Oh, the
going on
listeners
with
in
all
Tampa
this.
can't hear us?
They can't. Oh, wait. You know what they can? How about now?
There
ahead
you
and
go.
Talk. Derek, you tell me if this is working now.
Can I say something real quick, or are we not on in Tampa too? Because I'm going to talk to the Detroit people.
No, you can't hear it. Here, hold on, guys. Then
That's
I gotta
all right.
I got to play a song, and then.
Don't worry about it.
No.
Disney magic.
Joe, don't worry. Don't play the song. We'll
Play the song.
I'm already pressing play on it.
Oh. Wow. Wait, so you guys gave your Tampa listeners the heave ho just for us?
No, we're going to be right back, and then we're going to have a whole bunch going on with Tampa.
Okay.
Tampa Knows too on YouTube. You get to watch, and you get a whole bunch more. So
They get our looks,
here's
too.
a throwback, 93.3.
Can I say something real quick about this Disney World stuff?
Yeah, right after I just-
Disney World gives us amazing trips to give away, and they do these broadcasts for radio shows. Their broadcasts are so A+. They give these guys, like Bianca, I guess, got this goodie bag, gift bag thing.
Yes.
With
Oh my gosh.
what did they put in there for you? What did they? It's like they just like it was like you were on The Price is Right or something.
Dude, I felt like $1 million. I was like, okay, celeb status. They gave me like a little what's it called, fanny pack with a Mickey Mouse one. It was cute, and then I got a little like hydro flask dupe. I don't know. It was really cute. It was like Corksicle. That was like the brand that supplied it. So shout out to them. A lot of goodies. I got a little caramel square, and I feasted on that. The first second I got in the room, this little caramel thing, it was so good.
Wow.
And then a whole bunch of coupons and stuff. They really hooked it up. So shout out to Disney and that big tote bag they got. Don't know how I'm going to fit it all in my suitcase, but I'm going to make it work.
I know that they give a lot of stuff because I noticed that Jed like overeats the first day that he's there because they give him a gift card or something of a bunch of free food.
Overate yesterday.
I had some.
Tell them what you had, Jed.
Let's see. Started off with two sakis.
He's silly.
Hey, we're on YouTube, by the way.
Two sakis.
Your camera. You're good.
Sorry, I got Steven Spielberg over here trying to direct the sideshow.
Just trying to put on 4 shows right now.
But essentially, yeah, I had about probably 13 or 14 drinks and then other food items too.
Yeah.
Were you drinking this morning?
No, it sounds like it.
So the Joe Show is on mornings on 93.3 FLZ in Tampa. You can listen to them on the iHeartRadio app, but they're also on the afternoons on Channel 955 in Detroit. And it's Joe and Ashley and Jed. You know that they're my children. And Terry, we got about Terry.
Love her.
How's Terry getting along with Bianca? I feel like Bianca could be a bad influence on her.
Amazing. She's great. She's literally my twin.
You guys are kind of the same energy, right?
I know. No, we're definitely vibing. I love her.
You know what that
She's like my
energy
sis.
is?
Yeah.
Hope.
Yeah, it is
I
hope.
still have hope.
Hope for radio,
and joy.
right?
It's so nice to hear in other
young
people.
and tender.
Can I say something real quick about Bianca, her family? Bianca's Chaldean, and her dad, mom, and brother also went on a Disney trip to go down there and see Bianca working and stuff. Your dad was so darn cute. He's like me, Joe, when your mom drags me to go to Disney, and all I do is sit there and complain that I got like 16,000 steps.
He was having fun. He was having a ton of fun.
Oh, he loved it.
It's so much work
But
while going through there.
The part that I think he was like really just mad because at the end of the night,
Remember, they're paying for us to be here. We're very happy.
No.
we're very happy to be here.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, we're really happy to be here. But I made him walk to the Epcot ball because I wanted my pictures. I was like, please take pictures
Oh,
of
at
me.
night, yeah.
And he was like, oh my gosh, you're making me walk all the way around. But we made it work. And I told him we're definitely getting our steps in.
Yeah.
We're gonna get fit on this Disney trip. So
What do they call it when an adult likes Disney? Because
A
Joe
Disney adult.
Disney adult.
is Joe is a Disney adult. This guy, he's
for
got a
him.
season pass. He goes with his girlfriend Alyssa almost every freaking weekend. And I make fun of him all the time, and his mom's like, "Stop making fun of our son." Like she gets very, very protective of him, but he
Make
loves
fun of
Disney.
people who get season tickets to the Lions.
Well, it would be, I don't know, more appropriate for Joe, but I don't know.
It's absolutely the
I
same.
know he's a Star Wars nut, so I'm sorry, Joe. Did I put you down on the air?
No, not at all. I was listening. I don't know. I have a lot of ADD right now.
All right, we're gonna let you guys get back to your show. We'll let you guys
We'll
go
talk
back.
to you in a little bit.
We love you guys.
Love you.
Thank you to Disney World. What's the big thing? Epcot right now? You guys are doing a bunch of food.
Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. There's a lot of after-hours events going on with Not So Scary right now with Halloween. And then, of course, Jollywood Nights at Hollywood Studios. That kicks off in a couple of months. So there's so much going on for the family. Very affordable tickets. And please listen to Mojo in the Morning. But if they play a commercial at any point, go on over to our YouTube channel. Bianca's doing a great job running all of that. And you can kind of like watch everything that's going on here.
All right.
Keep on streaming Mojo in the Morning and Channel 955 on the free iHeartRadio. The number one music app in the country. Custom music. It's a new Music Friday. You'll hear Halsey and so much more.
This is my son. I'm crying right now. He's done so well. He got a base hit. All right, we'll talk to you guys. I love you guys. Bye.
At Mojo in the Morning on social media. The latest craze. It's Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
All right, guys. I haven't done any commercials this hour yet. I got to get a commercial break in. But we have a trip to Florida in a second. First off, Jessica, are you there?
Yeah.
Jessica, you've been waiting patiently on the phone. Just for that, we are paying you $500. Congratulations.
That's what I'm talking about. That's awesome. Thank you.
That is exactly what we're talking about, right? You got back to school cash. It is an opportunity for you to win $500 weekday mornings here on the Mojo in the Morning Show. Just make sure that you're listening for a chance to win, and you got it. Congrats.
That is amazing. Thank you guys so much.
Oh, we love you, and you're now eligible to gift $5,000 if you're the grand prize winner to a classroom, a teacher, school, whoever. Who would you like to do it to?
Yeah. So we had a very instrumental teacher that taught my two younger daughters over at Fox Elementary. She taught third grade, which is a grade that you have to be a pretty strong person for.
Yes.
So her name is Miss Kant. And I think that it would do wonders for her and her classroom in the school.
That would be incredible. So Fox Elementary, Miss Kant, and I'm going to say this to you, Miss Kant can with $5,000. That was pretty good.
That was really good.
I think I get the base hit on that one. Moran Automotive is who would be giving the money. They're giving you the $500 now. Let's see if you're the grand prize winner Monday when KP and Brian Moran from Moran Automotive are out to deliver a check.
Oh, that's so exciting. That'd be wonderful if she won.
And by the way, you are 100% right. Third graders are pains in the ass. Can you imagine having 30 of them, for God's sakes?
No.
Hold on one second. We'll get you set up. We love you.
All right. Thank you. Have a great weekend.
All right. We've been talking a lot. We got to get to some commercials. Throwback Throwdown is coming up next. But first, 844 Mojo Live. Keep that number handy, 844-665-6548. I'm going to open up that phone line up. I'm going to literally open it right after the last commercial for the 95th caller to win a trip to Florida next.
Want to get the hell out of Dodge? We got the plane and the tickets to go to Florida with Mojo in the Morning. Listen at 8 to go.
Channel 955. It's Mojo in the Morning's Motor City traffic.
754-63. Some rain still coming down right now. Mostly cloudy today. A high of only 71. May see some more rain a little bit later on this evening. Westbound 96 to Jeffries. The exit ramp to Levan Road is closed because of a broken water main and accident on the right shoulder. 94 eastbound at 696. Stop and go from an earlier accident. Westbound N59 after Van Dyke. And just a heads up, you've got a pretty significant backup right now on the southbound Southfield Freeway between Ford Road and 94. Construction in the area as well. That's your Channel 955 traffic on Mojo in the Morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeartRadio station.
This report is sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts carries a full range of farm, ag, and heavy-duty parts, tools, and accessories. Visit O'ReillyAuto.com/ag.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Moving can be so stressful, but it doesn't have to be. Get a RE/MAX agent on your side to help alleviate some of that stress and help you answer some of the questions that are floating around in your brain, whether you're selling or you're buying. And I'm sure some of the questions are, should I sell now? Should I wait? Do I need to renovate? How do I even make an offer that is good enough in this market? A RE/MAX agent can provide all of those answers because they have more experience than any other real estate agents. RE/MAX.com to search for homes or an agent near you.
This weekend only at Old Navy, get 50% off jeans for the family. Yep, new fall denim at incredible prices with 50% off jeans for the fam. This Saturday and Sunday only at Old Navy. Valid 9, 7, and 8. Select styles only.
These days, everything in Metro Detroit costs more. But a single line at Verizon doesn't. Get one line for as low as $50 per month when you switch and bring your phone. So, while coffee is definitely costing more, here at Verizon, you can save. And dinner for two has gotten pricey. Verizon, less pricey. Royal Oak rent, that's not coming down. But Verizon, down. One line for just $50 a month. That designer Golden Doodle, so much more. But Verizon, a fair bit less. Even a good old tried and true hamburger will cost you more. But with Verizon, the same tried and true service is now just $50 per month for a single line on unlimited welcome with autopay plus taxes and fees. Point is, in a world that is always costing more, you can get more for less right now at a Detroit Verizon store. $15 promo credits applied over 36 months with a new line on unlimited welcome. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G, 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Additional terms apply.
How do people feel about getting big fitness energy at Planet Fitness for $15 a month? They feel as thrilled as a kid the first summer they're tall enough to ride the roller coaster. That's right. When you join Planet Fitness right now, you get access to tons of equipment and free fitness training in a clean and spacious club. Don't wait. Join the judgment-free zone today for that all-day energy. Download the free Planet Fitness app and join today for $15 a month.
Hurry. Deal ends September 12th. Join today for $15 a month.
See Home Club for details.
Ever wolfed down a Big Mac and thought, I could use some extra cash? Mm-hmm. Meet Drop, the ultimate rewards app. Earn free gift cards for getting your daily coffee or late-night drive-thru effortlessly. Just link a card, shop, and watch rewards stack. With Drop, it's like getting paid to indulge. Download Drop now and start earning. Use the code DROP22 for $5 in points instantly.
While the world whizzes by, enjoy a moment of me time with Tim Hortons $6 breakfast bundle. Savor a small hot or iced coffee, then add your choice of a mouth-watering hot breakfast sandwich and a crispy golden hash brown and your pick of a classic donut. All for $6, all just for you. Make your mornings all about me time with our $6 breakfast bundle. Available at your neighborhood Tim Hortons. Price and participation vary. Terms apply.
Visit a place like no other at America's Roller Coast with the 2025 Cedar Point Gold Pass. You can get unlimited visits this fall and all of 2025. You'll also get thrills of all sizes, splash-tastic fun, free parking, and hollow weekends. It's all for our best value of the season. Just 10 payments of $10 after initial payment, plus applicable taxes and fees. Online only. Get your 2025 Gold Pass and start planning your visit at cedarpoint.com.
I'm Kamala Harris. Here's a few things I believe. Middle-class families, like the one I grew up in, they want common sense solutions. You want lower prices and lower taxes. I believe you want to just not get by, but you want to get ahead. We must create an opportunity economy where everyone has a chance to get a car loan, buy a home, start a business. And I believe we can make that happen.
Kamala Harris's plan? Bring down costs by cracking down on corporate price gougers. Make homeownership more affordable for families. A middle-class tax cut for 100 million Americans. And make sure billionaires and big corporations pay their fair share so you can keep more of the money you've earned.
And instead of being focused on the politics of the past, we need to be thinking about the future and how we make it better for families like yours. I'm Kamala Harris, candidate for president, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Harris for President.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Saline from Vicks.
Sinex Saline Nasal Spray?
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Saline instantly clears everyday congestion associated with colds and year-round allergies with a gentle, ultra-fine mist that's no mess and easy to control.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it! Enjoy life's important moments without congestion. Try Sinex Saline from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
If you're about to make a major auto repair, don't do it. Start saving today in a 24 Kia Forte LXS, just $19,900. That's less than a used car.
You should be driving a Kia. You should be driving a Kia from Summit Place Kia. Summit Place Kia.
We'll get you released from your current loan or lease, even if you owe $9,000 more than your trade is worth. At Summit Place Kia in Clinton Township, Auburn Hills, and at SummitPlaceKia.com.
Price plus tax, title, license, and dock. Negative trade equity refinanced, subject to lender approval. Offers don't combine, expires month ends.
This weekend only at Old Navy, get 50% off jeans for the family. Yep, new fall denim at incredible prices with 50% off jeans for the fam. This Saturday and Sunday only at Old Navy. Valid 9, 7, and 8. Select styles only.
I'm attorney Mark Bernstein. Injured? Get our no-fee guarantee. 1-800-CALL-SAM.
More Mojo in seconds.
You know, these days, everything in Metro Detroit costs more, but somehow Verizon costs less, as low as $50 for a single line when you switch. So while coffee is definitely costing more, Verizon costs less. Dinner in Corktown for two, pricey. Verizon, less pricey. Royal Oak rent, that's not coming down anytime soon, but Verizon is down, just $50 a line. Limited edition sneakers are through the roof, while Verizon prices are through the floor. That designer golden doodle, so much more. Single line on Verizon, a fair bit less. Even a good old tried and true hamburger will cost you more. But with Verizon, the same good old tried and true service now costs less. Point is, in a world that's always costing more, you can get more for less right now at a Detroit Verizon store. $180 BYOD and $360 local promo credit applied over 36 months for new customers with one new line and your own 4G, 5G phone on unlimited welcome plans required. Additional terms apply. Auto pay and paper-free billing are required. And in times of congestion, limited 4G and 5G LTE may be temporarily slower than the traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speed.
This report is sponsored by Robert Half.
Cloudy with scattered showers today and a high of 73. Tomorrow, partly sunny, highs in the low 60s and more sunshine back up into the low 70s on Sunday.
9 out of 10 hiring managers are having difficulty hiring. Robert Half is here to help. Their recruiting professionals utilize their award-winning AI to connect businesses with highly skilled talent. At Robert Half, they know talent. Visit roberthalf.com/talent today.
This hour of Mojo in the Morning is powered by Eagle Casino and Sports.
Live from the Planet Fitness Studios, home of the judgment-free zone.
Mojo in the Morning on iHeartRadio. This hour on Channel 955, powered by Michigan Auto Law. Auto accident attorneys. Visit autolaw.com.
That's autolaw.com.
WKQI Detroit. WSNX Muskegon Grand Rapids. WVKS Toledo. 3 great stations. 1 stupid show. This is Mojo in the Morning, live.
Yes. Hey, here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you a trip to Florida. Caller number 95, 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548. You're going to win a $50 cash card and qualify for the last spot in our drawing that we're going to be doing in a second. And you'll have a 1 in 5 chance of winning this because we're going to grab 5 winners this week. So 844-MOJO Live. 844-665-6548. And then we pick the grand prize winner of the trip to Fort Myers, Florida. So 844-MOJO Live. We are going to do the Throwback Throwdown in a second. I got some good throwback songs. I'm kicking it off with Mr. Brightside.
Let's go.
Because the Lions, or the Wolverines versus the Longhorns. And we're going to show those guys tomorrow.
Let's go, Bro Joe.
Do you like my hat, by the way?
Hey, we getting Brojo in full effect right now.
It's BJ, right? BJ? Yes, BJ, who's Calvin Johnson's brother-in-law, and he's the master, or he's the CEO of his business here. Yeah. He gave me his hat to his, what is this?
Big shout out Primitive, man.
Primitive? He has the best merch.
He has the best merch.
Why is it that the marijuana guys all get better merch than radio stations get? Like, you know,
they actually get merch. Just leave it there. You don't get any.
Radio stations should learn that if we sold weed, we would have more money, right?
Your call may be monitored or recorded.
All right, here we go. Last qualifier is Nikki from Rochester, Michigan. Nikki, you're a winner. Nikki, you got a $50 cash card and are now qualified for a trip to Fort Myers, Florida.
Yes. Thank you, guys.
Who are you in the car with?
Do you want to say hi?
Hi, my name's Harrison.
Oh my God, you're too damn cute.
Good morning.
You're too damn
Swear
cute.
when you're on the phone with her.
What did I say?
You said
I did?
Didn't say a bad word.
twice.
Oh, I did not.
Yeah.
That's not a bad word in my house.
He's giving you the stink eye.
I don't get it.
Oh, come on. You better not. You better never say that ever. We love you, buddy.
Thank you guys so much.
You are too awesome. Here's the deal. You're
Want
not.
to go to Florida? Yeah.
Cross your fingers. Cross those fingers.
And your
Okay? All right, you cross. All right, I got to do a drawing here right now.
Okay. Cross them. That one too. Okay, go.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Drawing. Lydia, I don't have the things here. Text me the winner. Text me the winner. Look at your phone and text me the winner. Tell me who's winning this thing. Who's the grand prize winner of this one? Oh, which one? Say it.
Line 5.
Oh my God. The grand prize winner of a trip to Florida. Nikki from Rochester, you're the grand prize winner! Nikki! You're the last qualifier. You just won in the drawing of a grand prize, a trip to Florida. Let's go!
Oh, thank you guys so much.
Now can I swear in front of your kid?
No.
No. Let me tell you what Visit Florida. Let me tell you what Visit Florida is doing for you guys. Visit Florida is giving you a trip to Florida. Okay. Here's what they're gonna do.
Okay.
You got a trip to Fort Myers, Florida. The beautiful white sandy beaches. You're gonna stay at the Luminary Hotel and Co. You're gonna have airfare to go down there. You'll have rental car waiting for you. You will have food and drinks. They will give you those, and they will also give you a sunset cruise while you're in Florida from Visit Florida.
Oh my God! Are you excited? Yeah. What do you guys do? Are we gonna drink out of a coconut?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to drink out of a coconut, man.
Thank you guys so much.
Oh my God, you guys are the cutest family ever. Have the best time. Do me a favor. I want pictures from Detroit Metro Airport, and then I want pictures when you're down there in Florida, and then I want suntan pictures, and then I want sunburn pictures.